You thought you was gonna get on YouTube with that, huh? Wrong. The show ain't started yet, Brownie. Well, now it is. Let me see how much time I got left on my roadcaster. 2 hours and 50 minutes. In the words of the late great Sin for the P, this won't take long. It for sure ain't gonna take that long. What's going on? The Timeless Faith. What's going on? Trey Woods, Cognac Room. Just get this out the way before the Super Bowl start, cause y'all know how I do. I usually record during the Super Bowl, cause I don't give a fuck. But this year, I'm gonna be on the same corny shit most niggas be on. Cause y'all see, I got my jersey on. You know, it's Raider gang, nigga. Like I hope both teams lose. So it is what it is, what it is. But let me go ahead and get this show started though, dog. What's going on, Portobello? But yeah. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite, of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. What's going on, Jay Christian? What's going on, Port? From the Cognac Room, Unreachable Beauty, Sherlock Frankenstein, what's the deal? But yeah, nigga, you know, like I told niggas, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out the way before the Super Bowl start, cause I already know, dog. Everybody want to watch the fucking game, and I don't want to stand in y'all niggas' way. You know, it is what it is. You know, y'all niggas care about the Super Bowl. I don't. Fuck the Chiefs and fuck the 49ers. Fuck both them motherfuckers, nigga. I hope both of them lose. I hope it's a fucking tie. Fuck both these teams, my nigga. This motherfucking Raider game. And y'all know while I'm talking shit, I don't even care about football, nigga. I don't care about the fucking outcome. What's up, baby? Like, nigga, I ain't fucking tripping. What's going on, Leah? What's going on, y'all? But you know, today's episode, I don't know. I literally don't know. I just was trying to hurry up and get cracking before the Super Bowl started. So I just turned the motherfucking mic on. You know, nigga done saw the Monique interview and shit. And shout out to Monique, my nigga. Big props to her and everything she doing. I love to see her get cracking on Club Shay Shay. You know, nigga, she's a fucking legend. She don't get the fucking credit that she deserves because of how she been acting, but she cold than a motherfucker with it. I used to have a crush on her when she was big and shit. She back looking kind of sexy though. But what you say, Pork? Nigga, that's the close you going to the Super Bowl because the Raiders ain't going. Hey nigga, I know. I ain't fucking tripping. But, you know, it's still gang gang. Nigga, I know my team fucking trash, nigga. That's a big part of the reason I don't fucking watch football anyway, because my team suck. And what you say, Leah, what's up? Ain't seen you in a minute. Shit, I ain't seen you. I been here, Leah. I don't know where you been at. We ain't seen you in a minute. Everybody been seeing me, nigga. I been outside. Nigga just came from the fucking skating ring with my daughter, my nigga. My legs tired to the motherfucker. I ain't gonna front, nigga. We leaving the motherfucking skating ring. And as we exit the floor, they got this little lip between the fucking the skating floor and the carpet. Nigga bit it, my nigga. Nigga took a cold tumble. I ain't gonna front, nigga. Straight, what was that? Home Alone when the nigga slipped and legs went in the air, nigga bit it. Pause. Legs not in the air like that, but nigga fell. You know, tailbone, crack, pause. But yeah, though, nigga, you know, I saw the motherfucking Monique interview. And the last time I brought Monique up on this show was the integrity episode, which y'all niggas who been here since day one, y'all know, nigga, that was one of my favorite episodes that I've recorded, my nigga, the motherfucking the integrity episode. Something that I said about Monique, which I fuck with, which I still enjoy to this day about Monique, is she is the picture of integrity. Whether you like her or not, she gonna speak on how she feel, and I fuck with that. Even when I don't agree with what she says, you know, because that's the thing about Monique. You know, she gets herself in a lot of hot water because she's the type of person that's gonna speak on something, whether you fuck with it or not, whether you agree with it or not. She gonna speak on how she feel, my nigga. And I like that shit, dog. Like a lot of what she was talking about was, of course, the names that you expect for her to bring up, which is DL Hughley, Oprah Winfrey, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and these people. These motherfuckers did her wrong. She wanted to get some straightening, my nigga. And again, I like that because these are some powerful people. One thing I like about Monique is she's willing to do the unpopular thing. She's willing to say the unpopular thing. A lot of what she talked about is things that I talk about in this show, like naming your price. Like I'm real big on that. Like if you feel like you worth something, you go get what you feel like you worth. Whether people agree with that price or not is irrelevant. If you feel like that's what you worth, nigga, you gonna go ask for that shit, my nigga. What's going on, Lil Cuzzo, the real TU up in this motherfucker? Like that's the thing with me. Like, nigga, the way Monique move is I'm gonna get it like this, period. I feel like this is what I deserve, and this is how I'm gonna go about getting it. Whether you agree with how I get it or not, irrelevant. Cause I've told y'all when it comes to me, nigga, I'ma win or lose real. I'ma be real whether I'm up or whether I'm down. Whether niggas is supporting or not, it's always gonna be some real shit. Just like Monique, my nigga, like I said, dog, like I've always been a fan of her. Whether I like what she's saying or not, whether I'm agreeing with what she's saying or not, because she said a lot of shit that I don't agree with. But, that's the thing with people who you follow. People who you fans of. Nigga, you not always gonna agree with motherfuckers. People gonna say shit that you don't agree with. And like that's one of the things, like 2024, a lot of motherfuckers can't disagree without disrespect. Me personally, like I tell y'all niggas all the time, like get out your fucking feelings with a lot of this shit. Sometimes she gonna come at some people who you might look up to, somebody who you might fuck with, my nigga. But you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater because a lot of y'all motherfuckers worship Oprah. Like she said, Oprah's a big part of the reason that she's on TV herself. But nigga, like anybody who you can't correct, you don't love. What's going on? 12 Kyle. What's going on? What's that real Ifani? I can't pronounce that shit. I ain't gonna front, nigga. Blame my head, not my heart. Pause. But nigga, like I said, those who you love, you should be willing to correct. Those who you fuck with, you should be able to check. If I can't check you, I can't fuck with you. If I can't correct you when you wrong, I can't fuck with you. If there's something that you do that I don't fuck with and I can't speak on that, we can't be friends, my nigga. And like that's the thing with Monique, nigga. She's willing to say what she feels is real. And again, nigga, you ain't always gotta agree with it, but you can't throw motherfuckers out for telling the truth because something that she brought up is if everybody is afraid to tell the truth, if everybody feels like the truth comes with consequences, then that must mean that lies come with rewards. And when lies are rewarded and the truth is punished, nigga, we all fucked up. I was just thirsty. What's going on, Don from the Raw Sex Podcast? What's the motherfucking deal? 12 Cow, the richest podcaster in the world. What's the motherfucking deal, nigga? It's a whole lot of money in the building. The richest two motherfuckers in podcasting is in the building at the same time. 12 Cow, the richest motherfucking podcasting. Dom from the Raw Sex Podcast. Congratulations on your new mansion. My nigga Dom from the Raw Sex Podcast, that nigga just moved into a big ass mansion, my nigga. My nigga got fucking 12-foot ceilings downstairs and upstairs, my nigga. My nigga got the motherfucking dual staircase, nigga. He got a circular staircase on the west wing, and on the east wing, he got a whole nother staircase. And if I'm not mistaken, he got a staircase that goes from the upstairs to the attic. And then he got a fucking what's that thing? A elevator that goes downstairs to the basement where the bowling alley and the parking lot is. That nigga fucking Dom from the Raw Sex Podcast, that nigga is rich, rich, my nigga. Him and 12 Cal, they close, my nigga. He coming for the title, 12 Cal. That nigga Dom, rich as a motherfucker. I asked this nigga, hey man, what's cracking for Noogie? This motherfucker gonna tell me Jamaica. I felt fucking disrespected, my nigga. Like the fuck you mean Jamaica, nigga? I'm not rich like you and 12 Cal, my nigga. Like I'm trying to do some local shit. Nigga, you over here, like disrespecting my pockets, my nigga. Don't talk to me like I'm rich like y'all, my nigga. I'm not in y'all's league, my nigga. And what he say, when you come into town, you have to get a hotel. Yeah, when I come to your town, I got to get a fucking hotel because, nigga, I ain't balling like you. I don't have houses in different locations and things of that nature. Y'all motherfuckers got multiple mansions like 12 Cal when he go to Houston and he like, oh yeah, I go to my other large ass house in Houston. These niggas rich, my nigga. What you saying, Brandon? You want some orange juice? Go ahead, get it, man. Have fun, these things. Just don't drink it all. That's enough for 2 cups. But anyway, my nigga, like I said, dog, like with Monique, like I fuck with how she's moving, because she's consistent. Like one thing when it comes to honesty, nigga, honesty is consistent. Like, nigga, if you ask an honest motherfucker a question 1,000 times, you're gonna get the same answer all 1,000 times. Nigga, every time Monique is interviewed, every time Monique gets on the platform, she tells the same story because she's telling the truth. Even if it offends motherfuckers, even if it pisses people off. And like I said, like even when it comes to some people that we all might respect, we all might look up to, nigga, the truth is the motherfucking truth. And I like that. Like she's not afraid to take a hit because she's keeping it 100. Like that's a big thing when it comes to integrity, my nigga. Like, like I've told y'all, you gonna take a lot of losses when you keeping it 100, my nigga. Like keeping it 100 is not for the weak, my nigga. Like if keeping it 100 was easy, nobody would ever lie, my nigga. There be no bitch ass niggas in the world because keeping it real will be easy. And like I told y'all, last week when it came to the episode, blessings and burdens, my nigga. Nigga, the burden of keeping it 100 to me is a motherfucking blessing. Like I told y'all, nigga, I done lost out on opportunities because I'm not finna change my motherfucking format. I'm not finna change how I deliver my words. I'm not finna change how I do my motherfucking show. It is what the fuck it is, nigga. This is how I do this shit. This is what I enjoy doing, and I'm gonna do it the way that I want to do it, or I'm not gonna fucking enjoy doing it. Like I've told motherfuckers, like, nigga, if I allow somebody to tell me how to do my show, it's no longer my fucking show. I don't want to be a fucking employee on my own platform, nigga. Like, I'm cool. I'd rather lose like this. I'd rather lose doing what I love than win doing some shit for another motherfucker. It ain't me, my nigga. And like I said, that's what I love about Monique. Nigga, I love the way that she getting cracking, nigga, because she gonna keep it 100. That's a beautiful thing. And what you say, cuz though? Damn, I thought you was talking a different Monique. Hell, nigga, no fucking way, nigga. Monique the comedian, dog. But like I said, what's going on, Heaven? From the Heaven's World podcast. Y'all niggas tune in to the Heaven's World podcast. She be talking her shit, nigga. Shout out to Heaven from the Heaven's World podcast. But like I said, my nigga, like that's what I like about Monique. Like, nigga, she goes on these platforms, she tell the same story every time. When it came to the whole Monique, the whole Netflix thing, nigga, she named her price. They didn't give it to her, nigga, and she went on doing what the fuck she supposed to do, my nigga. Shout out to it, my nigga. Like I love shit like that. Like motherfuckers who willing to, die on the hill of being real. Nigga, I stand behind that shit all the motherfucking time, dog. Like, what's going on? Farmer Juno up in this motherfucker. Nigga, the greatest farmer slash comedian that there's ever been. Like I told y'all, that nigga Juno, he's a stand-up comedian and a farmer. That nigga has all of the organic fruits and all of that shit. I think that nigga's in VA, right? Yeah, that nigga's in Virginia. Tobacco country. He don't got tobacco though. That nigga grow some other shit. And I heard that shit fire. That nigga the only motherfucker that I know that grows edibles. He don't gotta like put the stuff in it, nigga. It grows with THC already in it, my nigga. My nigga, the only motherfucker that I know who can grow candy in a fucking farm, my nigga. He a cold nigga with it. But yeah, like I said, like that's the thing when it comes to integrity. That's the thing when it comes to telling the truth, my nigga. Like There's gonna be losses that you gonna take when you tell the truth. But like I've told motherfuckers, like me personally, like I just enjoy the fact that if I'm telling the truth, I don't have to fucking remember nothing. I don't have to try to build a bigger lie on top of the first lie that I told. I let your ass know what the fuck it was, and you could fuck with it, or you don't have to fuck with it. You give motherfuckers a choice to fuck with what you got going on, or not fuck with what you got going on. To me, nigga, that's the greatest way to live. Because if I hit, let's say, multiple millions of dollars, just like with Monique, my nigga, she got all the way to the top, being a honey. And when you take your losses of being a real motherfucker when you get to the top, even when you lose, nigga, you lose with a smile on your face because you lost with your fucking integrity. You lost as a real motherfucker. Cause like I told y'all about the millionaires that literally kill themselves, my nigga. A lot of times it's because they don't like what they did to get what they got. They not happy with what they did to get what they got. They not happy that they literally what they call sold their soul for the success, my nigga. That's the fucking thing. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's inauthentic. And now that they got what they thought was success, they pissed off at theyself. They fucking hate theyself because they know these motherfuckers don't love me. They love the lie that I'm telling. They love the dream that I'm selling. They don't fuck with me because they fuck with me. They fuck with me because of the lie that I'm putting forth. They fucking with me because of the fucking image that these motherfuckers done sold me to sell to y'all. Nigga, I'd rather y'all motherfuckers love me for me or hate me for me than love me for being another motherfucker or being somebody who somebody try to convince me to be. What's going on, Notorious Minds Podcast? How you doing? Oh, Shan be podding up in this motherfucker. Shout out to Shan. She gets it podcast. The most hard working motherfucker in this whole game. Another one of the realest motherfuckers in this bitch. Shan one of the motherfuckers that she gonna tell you what the fuck it is, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, whether you fuck with it or not. Nigga, those the type of motherfuckers who I gravitate towards, motherfucker. Like I tell y'all niggas all the time, like the people who I really consider to be my friends are the people who could tell me things that I don't want to hear and vice versa. Nigga, if you like something I do, if you don't like something I do, I fuck with the type of people that could tell me, hey, nigga, you had a whack episode. I fuck with people who could tell me, nigga, you had a booger in your mustache. I fuck with people who could tell me, you didn't do that right. You didn't say that right. And vice versa, nigga. If I can't tell you that you did something that I don't like, or you did something that was whack, or you could have improved on something that you did, I can't fuck with you, my nigga. Cause that's the fucking thing with like I said, nigga, a lot of these celebrities. Nigga, like a incident that I always bring up, which was Terry Crews getting his dick touched, my nigga. When you move around in a way of somebody who just want to get along, or you moving around in the way of somebody who they know that you don't want to offend nobody, you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, you don't want to rock the boat, niggas gonna come at you sideways, my nigga, because they know you a bitch. Nigga, that's some punk ass energy to have, my nigga. The type of motherfucker that don't ever want to offend people. You don't ever want to hurt nobody's feelings. Nigga, that mean, nigga, I could come, do whatever the fuck that I want to do to you, and you ain't gonna do nothing because you don't want to hurt my feelings. Like motherfuckers try you when they know that you the type of person that don't want to shake nothing up. What's going on? King Germ Pod to Safeguard Marriage. What's the motherfucking deal? Like motherfuckers come at you all type of sideways when they know you's not a boat rocker. You ain't the type of motherfucker that wanna, make no noise or make no fuss about nothing. Something else that I had, noticed in the Monique interview when she was talking about like, being touched as a youngster. The reason that a lot of bullshit goes on in these households is because a whole lot of bullshit is let slide, my nigga. Like when she was talking about when her homegirl from school was about to pin a baby on a nigga and she told. A lot of motherfuckers look at certain shit as snitch energy, but nigga, sometimes, like I've told y'all, nigga, snitching is if me and you do a crime together and you roll on me. But nigga, sometimes, nigga, when you see some shit that's going on that's fucked up and you don't call that out, nigga, like you just as guilty as the motherfucker that did the bullshit. Nigga, like I said, like nigga, when it comes to motherfuckers being touched in these households, something that has been plaguing the black community for decades, nigga. Probably literally hundreds of years. Like I think I brought up on this show, nigga, about the nasty uncle. Nigga, the Chester molester uncle, my nigga. A lot of motherfuckers been letting motherfuckers like that slide for a long time, and that shit ain't right, my nigga. Like I've told motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck who it is. If you touch one of mine, family or not, you up out of here, my nigga. You're on a t-shirt. I'ma go to jail with a smile on my face if you touch one of mine, my nigga. Like I've already told them, nigga, since they was real little, like ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. If somebody touch you inappropriately, if somebody say something inappropriate, if somebody come at you in a way that you not used to and it don't feel right, come tell me, my nigga. Cause trust me, I'm not gonna be mad in the back of that motherfucking police car. I'm getting their ass the fuck up out the way. Like I don't believe in, oh, we just gonna keep it a secret. We gonna sweep it under the rug. That's family. Nah, my nigga, we gotta get you up out of here, dog. Like the reason that so many people are so afraid to allow their youngsters in their family to be around certain family is because they think that something is gonna happen. I don't want for my kids to feel uncomfortable like that, my nigga. That's why I reassure them, my nigga, that shit will not go unpunished. And I ain't gonna front, nigga. I don't just let them motherfuckers be around people, but that's because I just don't trust motherfuckers. But a big part of that distrust is because of the culture that we have of letting too much shit slide. Like a whole lot of motherfuckers got some dirty ass family secrets that have been swept under the fucking rug because of the culture of not making waves. Don't say nothing. Oh nigga, we ain't nigga. Speak on that shit, my nigga. It's a lot of motherfuckers that have been done fucked up because motherfuckers was taught not to fucking say something. That's bullshit. Like I said, nigga, that's what I like about Monique, my nigga. Just because what you say ain't gonna be popular don't mean you ain't supposed to say that shit. Like I tell motherfuckers, like, nigga, I can't be friends with everybody. I don't call everybody my motherfucking friend. I tell y'all niggas all the time. There's a lot of people who like me, but there's not a lot of motherfuckers who I like back. There's not a lot of motherfuckers who I fuck with. Like, damn, I was just talking to Big Ken from the Five Session podcast. Shout out Big Ken. Matter of fact, shout out to the whole Five Session podcast. Yesterday I was at my nigga Benji Banks' wedding. Congratulations, Benji Banks. From the Five Session podcast. Congratulations to him and his wife. The motherfuckers got married on a yacht. That shit was fly as a motherfucker. Nigga, I get happy every time I get the opportunity to wear me a motherfucking suit and get fly. So, shout out to them for inviting me to their wedding. That shit was like a real big honor, my nigga. Like, it's one of those humbling experiences. Like when you realize that people really fuck with you for real. Like, nigga, I take that shit as a big honor when the motherfucker invites you to their wedding, cause that's an important family situation, my nigga. Like a wedding is big, so I appreciate them for allowing me to be a part of they wedding, my nigga. But nigga, like I said, dog, when it comes to the conversation that um me and Big Ken had. Damn, that nigga, I really like lost my fucking thought. This nigga King Jern fucked me up. This nigga said that was my yacht. That was not my yacht, my nigga. I don't have a boat. I get motion sickness, my nigga. Very bad. So no, nigga, I don't have a boat. Even if I could afford a boat, I wouldn't have a boat because I don't like being on the motherfucking water, nigga. I get motherfucking motion sickness, nigga. What's going on? My nigga maxed out for the bankroll to ism up in the motherfucking building. What's the deal? But damn, I really lost the motherfucking point that I was making with that nigga Big Ken. But I think it probably is something along the lines of because nigga, me and Ken was probably talking for like 2 or 3 hours, my nigga. Shout out Big Ken. But it might have been something to the effect of like how we fuck with people. Because like with me, I'm real positive when it comes to fucking with people. Like I keep a very positive mind space on when it comes to people who I meet. Like like I said, dog, like I look at people like a full jar and you have to empty it out. Like you a real nigga when we meet until you prove to me that you're not a real nigga. That's how it go with me. Like nigga, everybody I fuck with people with respect. I lead with respect. I expect respect. I treat motherfuckers like they're a person of respect. So we don't have no type of issues when it comes to how I deal with you. Now, once you prove to me you a sucker, then I can stop fucking with you. And we gonna get it cracking like that, my nigga. I don't be like how a lot of people are where they have this negative view of people in general. And then it's like you gotta earn how I deal with you. Nah, nigga, you a real nigga until you prove yourself to be otherwise. But he was like, oh man, I give people chances. Me personally, I don't give motherfuckers no shot. Like once you do some sucker shit with me, I'll put you in the sucker category. Like I got a very short tolerance for sucker shit. Because like with Monique, I fuck with Monique because Monique is a real motherfucker. Like, nigga, as a comedian, as a businesswoman, I like how she keeps her husband with her at all times, because that was something else that she brought up. She was like, nigga, a lot of motherfuckers don't like to see my man with me. They think that he filling my head with bad ideas, but it's like crazy that so many people are mad to see me with my representation with me. A lot of motherfuckers don't like for you to deal when you have somebody standing next to you. If that's what she feel comfortable doing, I fuck with that. And I fuck with the fact that she don't bend or break on those things. Because like I said, nigga, like I fuck with motherfuckers who move on how they move at all times. They say they stay consistent. They stay real with they shit. That's what I love about how Monique been moving. This is how I do it. You fuck with it or you don't fuck with it. Like I said, a motherfucker like Monique is the type of person who I could fuck with because something that I respect in people and how they move, I respect motherfuckers that's consistent. I fuck with motherfuckers that's the same way every time I see them. They the same way. Everybody they around, they the same way. If I see you the type of motherfucker that got a different personality for everybody you around, I can't fuck with you. Like I'm not even a big fan of code switching. I understand the the motivation of code switch. I understand the importance of code switching. I understand that code switching has a place. I don't like that shit. But like I said, I respect that there's times where you literally have to do it. You got to do it in a job interview. You got to do it when you work in corporate. You got to do it if you a salesman. But I don't like niggas who do that shit when they around certain niggas. I don't like niggas who got a different personality for their friends, for their cousins, for their grandmother, for niggas with money, for celebrities, for bitches. Nigga, if you switch up every time you around a bitch, you's a bitch. If you switch up every time you around niggas that got money, or every time you around strangers, or every time you around some niggas who you deem to be gangster, or some niggas who you deem to be nerds, or some niggas who you look at it a certain way and you got a different fucking personality, or you be trying to move different to make certain niggas feel comfortable, you a sucker to me, my nigga. I don't fuck with motherfuckers like that. And I don't know what the fuck going on with my microphone, my nigga. I'm gonna have to really get rid of this motherfucker. I hear like a weird sound in my microphone. But nigga, like I said, like I don't like motherfuckers like that. I don't like niggas who I feel have a different fucking personality for whoever they around. And like I said, my nigga, that's what I like about Monique. Because I'm a firm believer that there's nobody that's for everybody. Like you got motherfuckers that's gonna fuck with you a certain way because y'all niggas click, y'all niggas have a similar mindset, or y'all have a similar personality, or a similar philosophy, or a similar get down, and that's cool. But there's gonna be some motherfuckers, cause like I tell people, I don't walk around life thinking everybody gonna like me. Do most people who I encounter like me? Yes. Do most people who I encounter be nice to me? Yes. Do they be polite to me? Yes. Am I polite to them? Yes. Am I nice? Damn right. Hell yeah, I'm a cool motherfucker. I'm an easy dude to get along with. But I understand the fact that I'm not gonna get along with everybody. I'm not gonna be cool with everybody. And that's cool because nigga, there's some motherfuckers who we just don't click. My nigga LA Deuce, what's going on with you, dog? Eastside San Bernardino up in this motherfucker. But like I said, my nigga, and you're not for everybody either, my nigga. Like, I don't even like the type of niggas who I feel like you want to be liked by everybody. You're willing to do whatever it takes to be liked by everybody. Like I said, nigga, to me, you's a bitch ass nigga. Like, I don't like motherfuckers like that. Like, oh, nigga, let me act like this because I'm around these certain niggas. Let me talk like this because I'm around these certain niggas. Let me act like this because I'm around some bitches. Nigga, let me act like this because I'm around these motherfuckers. Like, you got a separate language for your work friends that's different from your real friends or your school friends or some hoes or them niggas on that side of the street or them niggas on that side of the street. My nigga, once you start acting different around different niggas, I distance myself from you, my nigga. I don't fuck with niggas who cold switch in different circles of niggas or different circles of bitches. Like, nigga, I act like this when I'm around bitches. I act like this when I'm around my homies. I act like this when I'm around my fucking kids. Nigga, no matter who I'm around, you gonna get the same me, my nigga. And like I said, I don't mind a motherfucker that gotta speak differently to get a job. Speak differently to sell a car. Or if you got customers or some shit like that. But my nigga, you not finna tell me that you agree with everything I say. Like I've had that shit happen to me, my nigga, and I genuinely consider niggas like that weirdos. Like there's been a few times I've been around motherfuckers, and it's like, nigga, no matter what I say, they agree with. I ain't gonna front, nigga. I start saying stupid shit just to test niggas like that. Like, damn, nigga, you agree with that? You agree with that too? Like, damn, nigga, I feel like Trump was the greatest president we ever had, my nigga. And 5 minutes later, I'm gonna say some dumb shit. Like, man, I feel like Joe Biden really doing this motherfucking thing. If you agree with both of those statements, I can't fuck with you. Use a motherfucking sucker, my nigga. Like I remember one day I was talking to this dude, and he's a fucking goofy. But like, nigga, we was talking about some shit, and like the nigga had already expressed the fact that he was a big Laker fan. Nigga, this was, when Kobe was still alive. And I was like, "Oh damn, nigga, you like the Lakers? That's crazy, dog. I'm a Clipper fan. I don't really like the Lakers." So in the midst of the conversation, I said some like shit where I was like critical of the Lakers. And this nigga agreed with that shit. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy, because like I said, I don't like extra agreeable ass niggas. Like there's gonna be some shit that I'm gonna say, especially if we fans of opposite teams, that you just shouldn't agree with, my nigga. Like, nigga, no two niggas agree with every fucking thing. Don't agree with me because you think that I'ma like you more. Because I'm gonna respect you less. What's going on, Mr. Brown Life Agent? But like I said, like we having a conversation. I think I said some shit along the lines of like, nigga, I think y'all niggas might have to trade Kobe. Like y'all niggas might have to, like burn the whole shit down because Kobe getting a little older. Get rid of that nigga while he got some value and go get you some draft picks. This nigga agreed with that shit. So I'm like, oh, you think that too? He was like, yeah. I was like, like I said, just to test this nigga, I'm like, I really think Kobe kind of trash. Kobe not that good, my nigga. This nigga was like, yeah, he do be fucking up. Sometimes he do be getting us out of game. I'm like, nigga, you think Kobe whack? He like, I ain't gonna say whack, but I don't really, he ain't all that good. Like, my nigga, you don't have to agree with me, my nigga. He like, nah, I'm just saying you saying some real shit. I'm like, I'm not saying some real shit. I literally said that just to see if you was gonna agree with it. Like I said, my nigga, like little shit like that, like niggas who agree with every fucking thing you say, suckers, my nigga. Like you gotta get the fuck away from motherfuckers like that. Like Mr. Brown said, dick riding, my nigga. Like that's the fucking thing. Like niggas who what I say could just change your opinion at the drop of a fucking hat. That's bitch shit, my nigga. Like, and like I tell y'all all the time, like, nigga, I'm very watchful of motherfuckers who I be around, people who I talk to. Like I've said, my nigga, it's literally like a gift and a curse for me that I notice everything. Cause like I was telling King Germ the other day, my nigga, like there's so many people who the more I be around them, the less I like them. The more I talk to them, the less I like them. The more shit I hear them say, the less I like them. Because you can just tell that niggas is not consistent, my nigga. Niggas be saying shit because they think it sound good in the moment. Niggas be saying shit because they think that's what people like. Niggas be having opinions that they think is gonna be popular. So they'll say whatever the fuck they think the room is gonna agree with. And that's clown shit to me, my nigga. And what you say, King James, society conditioned them to go along to get along. Exactly. And to me, clown shit, my nigga. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. I would much rather stand out and be disliked than try to fit in and look like a little bitch. And what you say, Juno? That's only cause you been around gang members and niggas that ain't. Nigga, I ain't gonna front. Shout out to Baylor the Great. BTG for President podcast and open run with Baylor the Great, my nigga. Like something that I've always said about Baylor since I've known him, like nigga, I give that nigga the utmost respect because he was able to live in LA all his life and he never joined a gang, my nigga. That's not easy, dog. Like for you to see everybody around you joining into something and for you to be like, nah, my nigga, I don't think that's right. I'ma go in this direction. I have the utmost respect for that shit, my nigga. Like niggas think the toughest niggas in the world is all gang members. Like they think the toughest niggas in LA is all from gangs. And that's not the fucking case at all, my nigga. A lot of the toughest niggas in LA ain't from shit. Them niggas do not gang bang, my nigga. Them niggas is square niggas. Like I've told y'all 1,000 times about a lot of niggas in general, nigga. Like it's a lot of motherfuckers that just stay quiet and stay out the way. That's the realest niggas. Motherfuckers be thinking because you some type of street nigga like you the toughest motherfucker. No, nigga, there's some square niggas that don't do nothing but go to work every day that'll fuck your motherfucking ass up, my nigga. There's some real niggas out there that ain't with the street shit at all, my nigga. And shout out to them. I have respect for, like I said, nigga, I have respect for everybody who I meet until you show me you a bitch. Nigga, like I know that we have this thing in society now where it's like, I don't trust nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. I'm a popular loner. Everybody's fake. Everybody's a snake. Everybody's trying to steal from you. Don't trust anybody. Trust no one. And no, I don't trust nobody. I ain't gonna front. But at the same time, like nigga, I give everybody the respect of being a real motherfucker till you show me otherwise. And like I say, with the curse that I have of noticing everything, it's a lot of shit that a lot of motherfuckers do that they consider to be regular that once they do it, I consider they ass to be right there in the sucker zone. And what you say, Juno, so you be knowing the opposite of what you've seen. Hell yeah, nigga, and that's the thing. Like, nigga, I respect motherfuckers who can go the opposite way. Motherfuckers who can see that something ain't right and go away from that shit, my nigga, because it's not easy. That's the fucking thing. Like, it's easy to get along, my nigga. Like I've told y'all, like, nigga, when you see 1,000 people doing the wrong thing, it's easy to go the way that those 1,000 people went. It's easy to fall in line with motherfuckers, even when they doing some bullshit. That's how, Hitler took over Germany. He was able to convince enough motherfuckers that the wrong thing was right, and they did that shit. Anytime there's something fucked up, and a bunch of motherfuckers see that fucked up is the way to go, they gonna go. Think about how many households full of Democrats, full of Republicans, full of Christians, full of Muslims, full of Hindus. There's a lot of motherfuckers that might not fuck with that philosophy, but they want to go along to get along. They don't want to rock the boat. So even though you might believe something different, well, my mama a Democrat, so I'm a Democrat. My daddy a Democrat, so I'm a Democrat. So even though I don't fuck with none of these policies, even though I don't believe in what this motherfucker got going on, I'ma just go ahead and vote the way my mama want me to vote, or the way my daddy or my brothers and my sisters. They was all police officers. So I'm gonna be a police officer too, cause I don't want to rock the boat. So even though I love art, I love music, I love painting, I love comedy, I love hip hop, I love R&B, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. You might love violin, nigga. Going along to get along, my nigga. Like you'll never be happy. Like I said, my nigga, like just to bring it back to, Monique and the integrity that she has. She's willing to go with what the fuck she think is the right thing, wrong or right. And I fuck with it because even though you may be quote unquote canceled, you may be unpopular, you might lose some listeners, some fans, some supporters, some whatever the fuck. At the end of the day, nigga, what's important is how you view yourself. The person that you see when you look in the motherfucking mirror, my nigga. Like that's the thing. It's a lot of people that's willing to go along to get along. And again, you not even happy with what it took for you to get along with those people. Nigga, like you done whole try to avoid being canceled. So now you look in the mirror and you see a sucker. You look in the mirror and you see a lame, you see a buster. Because you knew I said something even I didn't agree with to get along, to remain popular, to keep my fans. And like I say all the motherfucking time, nigga, I don't want no nigga listening to this show. I don't want no fans that's fans of a lie I'm telling. Because like I tell y'all motherfuckers all the time, like I say in conversations all the time, I don't want to be the dude that y'all come to do the trick. Like imagine my nigga, like, me for saying I don't know, controversial things. I'm like on some Dave, Howard Stern shit. Like, ooh, say something crazy, Uncle Dolemite. We know, nigga, you always the nigga with the unpopular opinion. Say some unpopular shit. Say some crazy shit. Like, nigga, I'm not a performer. I'm not a dancing monkey, my nigga. That's what a lot of these celebrities have become. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers ain't happy because they dancing monkeys. They're performers. They're afraid to say what they feel. They afraid to say what's on their mind. They afraid to offend people. So they perform. And that's the reason a lot of these motherfuckers gotta snort coke every day. A lot of these motherfuckers gotta do a lot of these drogas every day because they not happy with themselves, nigga. They know they a dancing monkey. They can't trust the motherfucker in the mirror. They can't trust the motherfuckers around them. They know it's all sucker shit, my nigga. Like me personally, nigga, I'd rather be real like Monique, my nigga. If I gotta take some L's to be real, it is what it is. Because like I said, at the end of the day, the most important opinion in your life is that of you, your family, your real friends, your loved ones. That's who matters. Nigga, you can't be a sucker to please society, my nigga. Especially because that same society that built you up for that lie you told will knock your motherfucking ass down. Number one, for the truth. And number two, for any other lies that you tell that they don't fuck with. Like that's the thing, my nigga. It's a lot of motherfuckers that society built up because of they sucker shit, because of their performance, because of their lies. And the same society that built them up knocked them down because the lie that they told was no longer popular, because the lie that they told they no longer fucked with. We don't like your lies no more. We don't like your performance anymore. Here's a better liar. Here's a better performer. We like his lies way better than we like your lies. And that's the thing. Like, nigga, I'd rather y'all niggas build me up or knock me down because of my truth. Because those that really know me, that really fuck with me, they know that I was authentic with it. So they gonna fuck with me whether or not. A lot of motherfuckers done lost out on all the real motherfuckers in their life because they was willing to lie. So where all the motherfuckers who know you in real life, like I've told y'all motherfuckers, like nigga, it's a lot of motherfuckers. What's going on, Kit Kat Love? Like it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that lose the respect of their real friends and family because they wanted to lie to impress a whole bunch of strangers on the internet. Like, even though there's motherfuckers who be around you all day, they know that's not your car. They know that ain't your house. They know that's not 1942 in that bottle. That's water. They know that's not, this over here. They know you're lying, my nigga. You're fronting. But you was so busy trying to impress society, impress social media, impress these strangers. You was willing to do all this motherfucking lying to the point where niggas know, like, who you talking about? That nigga? That nigga not from that gang he claiming. That's not that nigga car. That's not that nigga house. Like a lot of y'all motherfuckers be taking pictures in other motherfuckers' cars. Taking pictures in another motherfucker crib. Nigga taking pictures with shoes that you borrowed, clothes that you borrowed. Like, nigga, you living this whole fake ass life. And like I said, nigga, you lose respect from the motherfuckers that's really around you when they know that you ain't consistent, when they know that you a liar, when they know that you willing to say whatever is popular. Nigga, like I told motherfuckers, like, as far as like my podcast friends, my podcast people who I talk to on a regular basis. Like, nigga, I don't fuck with certain niggas in this podcast space because I know they willing to say whatever is popular. They willing to say whatever they think is gonna get them the clicks and the listeners and all of that goofy ass shit. Me personally, that ain't my motherfucking energy. The show is the show. Like I've told y'all, nigga, I don't really do guests a lot. It's not really my thing because I don't want to have to get along with niggas. Like I don't want to have to say shit to be making another nigga feel comfortable. Like I've told y'all, nigga, it ain't even a lot of motherfuckers who I want on this show because it ain't a lot of motherfuckers who I fuck with like that. Nigga, like I'm so big on what I do being consistent with who I am. Who I be around being consistent with who I am. Because I'm a big believer in the fact that your circle is a reflection of who you are. That's why I'm so big on who I see people around. If I see you around a sucker all the time, I'ma believe you a sucker too. If I see you around a motherfucking snitch, I'ma believe you a snitch too. That's why I'm so big on the people around me. Because I don't want you to see me around a goofy ass nigga and associate me with no goofy ass shit. Nigga, I don't be wanting to have a goofy ass nigga on my show. Because, like I tell y'all, when it comes to the content game, you never know when it's gonna be a person's first time consuming your content. You never know when it's gonna be a nigga first time listening to your podcast. You never know when it's gonna be a nigga first time coming to your comedy show or listening to your song or any of that shit. So I don't want to have no goofy ass motherfuckers on my show because I don't want to be associated with no goofy ass shit. I don't want a motherfucker being like, oh yeah, nigga, I know the Too Much Game podcast. You had that one goofy ass nigga on there. Yeah, I ain't listen to it because I figured it was a goofy ass show since you had that goofy ass nigga on there with you. I figure, if that's the type of guest you be having, that's the type of show you got. Like I've told my homeboys, like nigga, when it come to me and guests, I try to get about at least 5 or 6, mostly like 10, 15 shows in between guests. As of recent, it been a little more frequent because, like I told you, I'm trying to work some guests and shit into the rotation. But at the same time, a big part of why I started having guests more is because I have enough episodes of me giving y'all what the show truly is to where A lot of motherfuckers already know what I do. A lot of motherfuckers already know what I'm known for. So they not tripping off of me having all these motherfucking guests, because even if I was to have a guest that's not exactly what this motherfucking show is about, at least when you go to my page or check my clips or any of that shit, y'all niggas see what the show really is. So you don't too closely associate me with a guest, because you know a lot of these niggas is like one offs. No disrespect to none of them, but that's just how I view guests and shit. But it goes back to the integrity that I have. And like I told y'all, I try to vet my guests for the most part the same way that I vet my friends. You know, the me vetting the people who I call friends. Like I have to observe you for a nice amount of time before I could associate with you, before I want to be seen with you, before I want to consider myself as a person that's fucking with you. Because like I say, my nigga, it's a lot of suck ass niggas out here. And I don't want to be associated with no suck ass shit. You know, I tell y'all motherfuckers, like that's why, like the motherfuckers who I fuck with, the motherfuckers who y'all see me shouting out, and you know, the rare times y'all see me around people, that's a fucking cosign. And I don't want to cosign no bullshit. This is why I tell the people who I know, the people who I advise, the people who I counsel when I do my consultations and shit. Like nigga, you have to be very aware of the people who you be around, the circle that you keep, the people who you talk to on a regular basis, because you'll be associated with those people. You know, a lot of times it really goes into the level of success that you're gonna have in life. It's gonna be based on the people who you keep around you, my nigga. The people who you agree with, the people who you get advice from, the people who you seek counsel from. You know, a lot of motherfuckers, you know, like I tell niggas all the time, dog, like there's people around you that don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you elevate, because they know if you go this way, you're gonna leave me because I'm cool right here, my nigga. I don't want you to go that way. I want you to stay right here with me. So if you tell me you want to invest in real estate, or you want to, you know, focus on this new career, or you want to make a certain investment, or you want to do something great, and I'm right here, I'm not gonna want to see you go there. So I'm gonna advise you not to pursue that shit. Man, nah, man, you cool right here, dog. Man, the Amazon warehouse is cool. Just stay here at Amazon. Why you gonna try to go there, my nigga? It's crazy over there. I heard motherfuckers over there be getting fired. I heard motherfuckers over there be doing this and do 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 do. Man, I heard, you know, hey man, don't go and rap, nigga. I heard they be doing this and they be doing that. Like, nigga, it's not because they want the best for you. It's because they want to keep you right here where they're at. They don't want to lose you. And like Kid Kat Love said, it be your own family too. And like I told y'all niggas, that's a real motherfucking thing. You got family members that don't want to see you elevate, because they honestly feel like, nigga, if you go up, you gonna leave them. You know, nigga, like I say about the circle that you keep, like you need to be around motherfuckers that's moving up too. You need to be around motherfuckers with the same trajectory as you. So when you tell them about your plans to grow, they trying to grow with you. You know, when you telling them, hey man, I got this idea. Shit, nigga, is this something we can both do? Nigga, let me try to get on that same wave you on, my nigga. You know, and not a motherfucker that's competing with you, because like I said, you know, that's another dynamic of the circle that you keep. Like you gotta be around motherfuckers that they want the same thing that you want for yourself, for their self, but not in a situation where they're trying to compete with you. And you know, like I might have to do like a whole fucking episode about this shit, because this shit could get kind of deep. A lot of times when it comes to competition between you and your friends or you and your family, there's two different types of competition. I'm not real big on being around people that's trying to compete with me, because like something that I've said about competition, I'd rather be around a motherfucking leech than somebody who's trying to compete with me. Because like when it comes to the unhealthy competition between two people, when it comes to a person that's a leech, sometimes a leech wants to see you win because the more that you got, the more they can take. But a competitive motherfucker, a lot of times, they want you to lose so they can feel like they won. They would watch you fuck up so they can feel like they better than you. And that's the fucking thing. Like when it comes to people around you that are competitive, like you have to watch how they view your losses. Like some motherfuckers that's competing with you, like I say, healthy competition is they see you do good, but they just want to do better. Or they see you do good, so they like, damn, nigga, you just got the Benz? Shit, nigga, I gotta work harder. I gotta get the Bentley. Oh, nigga, you just got what? Oh, nigga, you just got the motherfucking Balenciagas? Nigga, I gotta go get them red bottoms. Like, nigga, that's healthy competition. I want to see you up. So that motivates me to get higher up. Like me and my little cousin, Lil Mike, nigga, we like that, nigga. We competitive. Every time I see Lil Mike do something, I gotta one up that nigga. Because that's just the healthy competition. But when it comes to Little Mike, I'm trying to push him to do better because when my cousin does better, that pushes me to do better. If I see that nigga catch a W, I gotta catch a bigger W. And it goes back and forth. But I never want to see my nigga lose. And like I say, my nigga, like these are the conversations that you have with people. These are the small little things that you gotta watch in people. Like me, I watch motherfuckers real close when I give them bad news. Cause like I told y'all, when it comes to an unhealthy competitor, there's motherfuckers that literally laugh when you give them bad news, my nigga. That's immediately cut their ass off. Cause like I say, nigga, I had motherfuckers who I used to consider friends back in the day. And I used to notice this shit, nigga, even when nigga, I still remember that shit to this day. I was in junior high and I had just got suspended from school. I got caught at school with a knife. And I was telling my homeboy, like, yeah, nigga, I just got motherfucking suspended. Like, man, I got home and the nigga was like, your mom whooped your ass, huh? This nigga was smiling. I'm like, nah, nigga, she wasn't tripping. I told her ass what happened, and you know, she was cooking. We ate, went to bed. I spent my whole suspension chilling. The look on his face when I told him I didn't get my ass whooped let me know I'm not finna be friends with this nigga no more because it excited him. The thought of my mom beating my ass put a smile on that nigga face. And that's what it when it comes to a lot of people that you have around you that don't want to see you win. They laugh at your misfortunes. They laugh when they see you fall. They laugh when you tell they ass, yeah, man, so how'd the job interview go? Psh, man, I ain't get that shit. Nigga told you, nigga, they don't hire black people at that job. Nigga told you, nigga. See, I told you. Oh, damn, you just got back from Vegas? Yeah, nigga, them motherfuckers whacked the nigga, man. I lost like 3 racks. Damn, nigga, you lost 3 G. Psh, man, told you, nigga, fuck that, nigga, fuck the casino, nigga. Nigga, they like seeing you fuck up. They like seeing you fall on your ass. Like, nigga, like when it comes to me and my cousin, like I said, nigga, the competition that we have, if this nigga lose, I'm trying to help this nigga get up. If this nigga take a loss, like nigga, like I say all the time, like you gotta be around people who you can check. You gotta be around people who you can call out certain shit. So if you make a mistake, I'm gonna call you out on that mistake. But like if I gotta kick you in your ass, I have to help you up after I kick you in your ass. Like when it comes to me checking somebody, like Sinful the P used to say, rest in peace. Like, nigga, it's okay to chop a nigga. It's okay to cut a nigga. But after you chop a nigga, you gotta come with that band-aid. Nigga, after I check you, I gotta bring you a solution to this problem. Nigga, after I'm telling you, hey, nigga, you fucked up. That's when I come immediately with the solution. Okay, nigga, you made a mistake. You wasn't supposed to do that. You did that incorrectly. Okay, look, here's the solution to this problem that you created. Here's how we're gonna remedy this thing that didn't go right. I don't just laugh at you and move the fuck on. I don't laugh when I see my niggas down, my nigga. I'm always trying to do the best that I can to help my niggas. And vice versa. Like I said, like my nigga, if you can just laugh at my misfortune and not try to offer a solution, we're not friends. Our interaction is not gonna last long. I'm not fucking with you beyond that. Once I see that you laugh when I take L's, we not friends, my nigga. Like I said, nigga, it's okay to laugh if I trip over my feet. But my nigga, if you know something was important to me and I took the L on trying to get that and you thought that was funny, I can't fuck with you. Like I tell y'all, nigga, when it comes to Monique, what I love about her is everything that it is with her is real with her. She's real in how she moves. She's consistent in how she moves. Like I tell y'all about the truth, my nigga, the truth is consistent. Nigga, the truth is the truth no matter where you go. No matter who tell it, it's the truth. Nigga, the truth don't gotta be dressed up. The truth don't need no sugar attached to that shit, my nigga. It's just the motherfucking truth, whether you like it or not. And that's what I fuck with about her, nigga. That's how I move. That's how I push all niggas to move. Because at the end of the day, nigga, whether I win or lose, I'm gonna go home with a smile on my face because I won or lost as me. I didn't lose as another motherfucker. I didn't win as another motherfucker. Like I be telling y'all, nigga, when it comes to a lot of these motherfuckers who've gotten this success, nigga, when you know that you didn't get it the way that you were supposed to get it, that shit don't even feel right, my nigga. Like I said, nigga, like you never feel as good when you cheat to win as when you win, when you done shit the right way. Like that's what integrity is, my nigga. And that's what I fuck with about integrity. That's what I fuck with about Monique. Like I said, nigga, whether you agree with her or not, she's gonna say the right thing because that's what's important to her. Like I tell y'all all the time, nigga, that's what's important to me. That's why I could be as happy as I am in life. Because people be asking me all the time, like, how you doing? And I'm always like, man, I'm cool. Even when I take L's, even when I don't get something that I wanted, even when there's something that I felt was important that I don't get, it's like, damn, my nigga, having a fucked up day, I'm taking a run of misfortunes, but I'm still cool because at the end of the day, nigga, I won as me and I lost as me. It might not have went the way that it was supposed to go, but I know that it's gonna improve. I know that I have the ability to do better in my situation because I'm me. Nigga, I trust my abilities. Like I said, nigga, that's what I like about Monique. She trusts in her abilities. The fact that she's funny, the fact that she's talented. So, nigga, I'm not finna tap dance for you motherfuckers. I'm not finna lie for you motherfuckers. I'm not finna create a fake image for you motherfuckers. Because the talent that I have is gonna take me as far as God want me to go. And if me just being a talented motherfucker that I am don't get me as far as I'm supposed to go, it's because God didn't want me to go that far, and I'm okay with that. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite, of the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, you can get you some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast.store, TOO Much Game Podcast.store. Or you can cash at me at Uncle Dolemite. Nigga, send me $1 or something, nigga. Especially, if you feel like the game blessed you, my nigga. Send a nigga $1 on Cash App, nigga, couple dollars. It is what it is, nigga. Every little bit helps. But support the motherfucking squad, Townhouse Media, Town Eat House Media. Support the Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4, letter U podcast, live on YouTube and Instagram, live on Facebook and all that shit, my nigga. Shout out to them. You can follow me on social media at Uncle Dolemite everywhere or at Too Much Game Podcast on Instagram. I'll be live. You want to come talk your shit in the lives on motherfucking IG? Follow me on Instagram at Uncle Dolemite or at Too Much Game Podcast. Subscribe, leave a comment, and hit that like button on YouTube, nigga. All that support is important. And all that support is motherfucking free. It don't cost no motherfucking money to hit the like button. It don't cost no money to subscribe, nigga. It don't cost no money to motherfucking leave a comment. So look out for your partner one time, my nigga. You know, go to YouTube, support that shit. But I think that's it. I'm gonna let y'all niggas watch the Super Bowl. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.